So either way, I feel like we're in a good spot. Unless he like lava golems us, then are you okay? So before this video starts, a bit of a set out for you guys. YouTube have now enabled on this channel multiple tiers of channel membership. So if you wanted to support the channel but couldn't because it was too much, you can now do that from as little as £1/$1. You get all of the emoji for live streaming and stuff, which I will be doing more of. And then of course you can go for the higher tiers if you really want to. Again, all support on channel is really appreciated, and I just thought I'd mention it now before we get into the return of PvP duels on the channel. So you guys looking forward to that. And yeah, let's get right into it. Thank you Konami for giving us Deep Sea Diva, for giving us Poseidra the Atlantean Dragon in the newest box. Of course, we did a stream to pull these cards for this video for me to basically have the most fun playing Duel Links as I've had in a very long time. I am loving this deck. This deck is really fun to play. Of course, you will see we're running the old Cancer, the Sea Stealth attack. Of course, back in the day, this was a very problematic card for people, and now there are ways to get around it. There are definitely ways to get around Sea Stealth attack, more than there were back then, so I feel like it's more of a fairer card. It is a very control-heavy deck. You do like destroying things, of course, with Marksman, with heavy infantry, and you get plenty of opportunities to, because you have things like Deep Sea Diva that summons these guys out. You then tribute them for Poseidra, you tribute them for Citadel Whale, you tribute them for Dragon Ice for using the effect of Legendary Atlantean Trident, and you get destruction off, and it is fun as hell. This deck is great. If you want to play a fun deck using some old cards, some new cards, it is pretty expensive. Of course, we get 1, 2, 3 URs and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 12 SRs. So it is a bit of an expensive deck. I'm not running an optimal list. I would be running one more copy of Marksman if I had it, and I probably would drop like the Dragon Ice for it if I would, but it's a fun deck. Have fun playing, have fun watching this video. We have a ton of live duels for you guys, and yeah, enjoy. Okay, first up, a Yusei. Going first, we opened pretty decently. You know, we've got the Diva. Like, potentially, if we need to, we can go into Poseidra turn 1, like, and do the big play, and do the big nuke play, but it depends on what Yusei does with his back row, which, obviously, we have 2 on board already. If we get 1 set by Yusei, then it's probably like a Treacherous or something, but again, a 30 card deck, running Yusei, 1 card in the back row is a T set, 2 cards in the back row. This is good. This is good so far. Right. Okay, so we've got Trident, so we can, if we need to, go into Poseidra that way. But we'll do Diva, first of all, because we're not going to play anything else, because if we summon Infantry, then we can... Okay, right, that's good. So we don't want to waste our Diva, so we'll summon Trident. And we're going to set Sea Stealth. And then we're going to do this. I know we're not going to deal any attack point damage to Yusei's monster, but we are going to be able to clear up that back row, which is the important bit here. So, okay, right, here we go, yep. Back row gone, play our Umi and our Sea Stealth again. Like, really, when Sea Stealth first came out, 6 Samurais, okay. Going out for a Kizaru. When it's summoned, you get to add a 6 Samurai from your deck to your hand. That's pretty busted, okay. Okay, goes for the Fuma, okay, right, we're good. I think we're good, because he can negate something, but if he decides to summon out a Nishi, then we're kind of screwed, because he's going to bounce that back to our hand, and then we don't really have a play for that, so that's not so good. But if he just summons his Fuma, goes for a Synchro Summon, then we're good, I think. So that back row is definitely interesting. And like, if it's anything that like balances our card, we have Sea Stealth, so I think we're good on that regard. But again, it depends what this guy's gonna do, really, honestly. Like, are you gonna go in for your single play, or are you gonna sit there and you're gonna turn to defense and pass and try and wait until you can get a lot on board and a thing to bounce? Because okay, I haven't actually seen this guy be played yet. 6 Samurai Iru. It automatically destroys a face-down defense position monster. Okay. And this can banish 1 water monster you control. Oh, Warlocksy Clash. Banish one face of monster you control until the end phase of type face of monster opponent controls. It does the good stuff, basically. So yeah, banishing you, gonna make you weak, that's fine. because we're gonna play, you know, this at the beginning and take some damage. Tie that binds, okay, that's... Thankfully it's not some weird skill, like, you know, you could be playing 6 samurais with tuning or something stupid, so... But unfortunately, I think we've just kind of screwed it. I think we've screwed it because we needed to, really... Oh no, we can, okay, you have to turn the thing on. Wow, okay, so... Yeah, we're just gonna banish that. I thought it didn't work. I really thought that you couldn't use C Stealth and use its effect beforehand. So I've been playing with this deck, I believe I'm like, at the moment, like 11-1 in ranked with this deck. So hopefully it shows off good in this video. Right, Dragon Ice. So this thing's interesting because this combos very well with the Atlanteans, but we haven't got any yet. So we could go for Deep Sea Diva and see what happens here. So on the normal summon you, he has a chainable back row, which could be treacherous. Return as 6 Samurai, okay. So you get back your Fuma. So yeah, okay, so you get a summon at the end of the turn, that's fine. In defense, cool. So we don't really want to waste oh, actually, do we? We're gonna waste? Yeah, waste is the right word, isn't it? Yeah, of course it is. We're gonna waste a Trident on this one because we can. So we're gonna go... Honestly, this one makes sense. The Crystron makes sense, even though there's gonna be no change to defense. I don't think. Actually, there would be. It'd be the Uru, wouldn't it? Yeah, so we're not gonna do that. Although it gets weaker, in this instance, it's good. Because that's automatically gonna get destroyed. It's gonna target you're gonna target this thing, aren't you? The Fuma, and kill the Fuma? Maybe? Maybe not, because maybe he'll just take it because he knows that then when Fuma dies, we're just gonna kill the thing that we summon, that Fuma summons, surely. Okay, a Kizan. But it still dies, and oh, because it was dying because of that. Wow, okay, yeah. So, regardless, we're just gonna, like, we might as well at this point just kill it. Like, it's gonna automatically kill it anyway. That's like kind of like the curse of this deck, is that it will kill, you know, it will kill our thing first. Fuma Stop Protection, still gonna die anyway. He's banished one of his materials from his graveyard, that's great. Anything that frees his graveyard up from being usable by Nishi is really good, so very happy about that. Let's see what Yusei can do to kind of bring this back around for him, I guess, because like all I'm thinking is you summon a Fuma or not. What is this? This is Mizuho. What do you do? Once per turn, tribute 6 Samurai to destroy 1 card on the field. Wow. So if he goes for Umi, if he goes for C Stealth, we use that. We banish the Crystron. If he tries to destroy the dragon, we banish the dragon. Like, I don't see. To me, that's a waste. Yeah, C Stealth attack, use you, banish you to banish the dragon, so the dragon comes back next turn. I don't think he can do anything else. 2 cards in hand. I don't see you having, yeah. I was about to say, I don't see you having a follow-up play, so that is good. We have a marksman as well, which is probably pretty good, you know. Able to summon out a monster if we want it to. We don't. We just want to go in for the kill. We're gonna attack with you first, just to deal, just make sure that dies, and then we can deal more damage with Poseidra. Because Zara's gonna protect, or try and protect, but it's not gonna work because of C Stealth. Attack for game with Poseidra. There we go. Our first win of the day down against 6 Samurais, which didn't seem to work as I expected. So on to the next duel. Okay, Yugi Muto. So we are in Platinum, which means that we are playing against a wide range of complete filth, which we're going to win. If we win, we're not going to win. If we win, we'll gain a rank. Is this? It's not Exodia, so I'm thinking Magnets. And this is actually looking very much in our favor, because this is one of the problems I have with this deck, and I probably have talked about this before the duel started, but this deck has, if you brick, you brick. Trimit, okay, this was a hard matchup I think earlier. But if you brick, you brick. If you have to, you just set one and pass, like that's literally all you do. But this Yugi also setting one, we have, if we use infantry, we get to destroy one, so we get to destroy his cruiser, but then he gets to search, I think? Yeah, you then get to search, so we're gonna set another... Oh, actually... Normal summon you. This is completely wrong, I know, and this might backfire. We can normal summon another heavy infantry, and obviously, we're wasting resources right now, but I just love summoning Poseidra. Like, we have other things in the deck. We have Citadel Whale in the deck, which we haven't seen yet in this video. So, we can summon Poseidra, use Poseidra's effect to completely, like, bounce stuff. Heavy infantry is going to just blow up this guy 3 times. I know it's a waste of one of the best Atlanteans, you know. And then Chaos Hunter as well. Summoning you out. What does Chaos Hunter actually do? I haven't seen this card in ages. Your opponent cannot banish cards, okay. He can special summon itself out. Now, if he summons in attack mode, which I don't think he will, summon defense mode. Will he? Yep, defense mode. Okay, bounces back to the hand. And then you get the search of Trimid Cruiser, searching out for, I believe, the one that gains 500 attack points on his monsters, I think it is. I don't know what it's called though, so this is like my second or third time against Trimid. So searching out for Master, which lets him, once per turn, sitting on Trimid, you can control to target one spell card on the field, destroy it. Once per turn, you can target one field spell card in the field zone. Okay, so honestly, we're going to be pretty good because we'll be able to play our Sea Stealth before he does anything. Now, we're probably... Does it have a search effect when it dies? It doesn't, so we're just going to straight attack the face down. Poseidra dying is not fun. It really isn't. So... And we don't particularly want Marksman dying either, that's the thing. Like, I'd rather take this damage just in case I can... Ooh, actually. I can't take this damage. I physically cannot. Why? Wait, what? Why did this not... Why does it not work? Does this have an effect? Oh, because Chaos Hunter doesn't work. Oh my god, I really fucked up. Wow, okay. Yikes, right, well, that's a GG to this guy because I completely messed up that play. Let's move on to the next duel. Dark Sign of Callan, okay. I really hope it's Infinities, I don't think it will be. I think it'll be something more standard, like maybe a 6 Samurais, but going second, always fun, you know. We don't need, we can't need a spell card, but you know, Mythic Depths on the field to start with, 20 card deck, what are you playing, 6 card extra deck? Will it be 6 Samurais or something completely different and completely bonkers and interesting? So this is our best play. This is the only play we can, you know, use to get some battle on board, some damage on board. So we're gonna have to use that because that would have been nice if he special summoned on his next turn. Then we discarded Marksman, be able to pop one of his face down cards. But what are you playing, Callan? Are you playing Infinities? Are you playing something else? You are playing Subterrors. Subterror Final Battle is going to make it the big boy in it. Yep, he's going to make him gain attack and defense. There's 14 off our life points, so we're in a really bad spot. I'll be honest, we're actually in a, we're in probably the worst spot we could be in right now. So, yeah. He's not doing it. Okay, I'm gonna see Stealth. And can you do that at any point? During the player's turn, you can send one Subterror monster from deck to go to his card, at least one other. I'm gonna let it go through. I feel like he can do it in the battle phase. I don't think he can. But if he can, he can't. Okay, so I should have probably kept that alive. However, we have Trident. And this might make things interesting. So we can normal summon infantry. We can then summon Trident. And either get Treacherous or summon a Poseidra from the deck, but it doesn't get the face down pop. It doesn't get all that, which is annoying, but it's okay. So we can summon Poseidra from our deck, obviously not using the one in our hand, that's pretty stupid. Infantry can pop us his Nemesis Warrior, which he'll then use Final Battle on to flip it face down, which is fine. You know, we can go in, hopefully. And because he's used his Final Battle, which I believe is a once per turn. No, Curse of Anubis. Ooh, okay. Depending on what he does, we lose. Because if Kalin specials a monster, which he might, then we can summon out Dragon Ice and protect our life points. If he doesn't, then... okay. Thank you. I can then play Dragon Ice. You have now given me a free monster, so we might be okay. Honestly, we might be good. So we can be in defense. He can't flip that up the same turn, I don't think. If he can, that's pretty busted, but I don't think he can. So we know he has an Umastrix, and we know that we can... oh, he can use Final Battle, can't he? Of course. Of course he can use Final Battle. Of course. Of course, flipping you up. And he's gonna target that thing. We're gonna have to see stealth it away. Because now if he attacks with that, his thing dies. But he won't. He'll use that effect to get them off and set it face down. Yeah. Or at least get rid of that one. Yes, he was a Subterror, didn't he? No, he can use 2 monsters. Okay, whatever. I am clearly not a Subterror player. Two Umastrix, really? Flip face down, and then he can't flip that one face down. But our thing comes back. Now, we're gonna kill something. Right, okay, Final Battle. It's gonna happen. He's gonna trigger one of his things. Flipping that face up. And then he's gonna target one of our guys. Poseidra. And now we can use Nemesis. We can not use Nemesis. We can use that to banish you. But now we can just get another thing out. That's the thing. He can then use Nemesis Warrior to get something else out, which I don't like. So we're just gonna attack into you because Sea Stealth will do its thing. I think. I think it will do its thing. I hope it will. No, Nemesis Warrior is gonna attack. It's gonna activate its effect. That's gonna get rid of itself and a thing. Yep, to summon out. Does it summon from the great? Like, where does it come from? Is it from the deck? No, Stigo Kraken. What do you? Wait, Stigo Kraken. Target set cards on the field equal to the number of set monsters you control and destroy them. Continue attack, yes. Going to attack that one just because it automatically destroy it. There we go. Very, very nice. And that brings it back. And then in his standby phase, or draw phase, whenever he decides to draw, we're gonna hopefully play this, because he can chain his own thing. We're gonna chain our own Sea Stealth, so now we have both of them face up, so now his face down Subterror is pretty much dead. Until he plays Nemesis Warrior. At which point, he can flip it face up, do nothing, bring back Nemesis Warrior, use Nemesis Warrior to bring out another thing, so like he can just keep cycling through all of his Subterrors. He's killing his own back row. That's pretty interesting. Are you meant to do that? You can still activate it, okay. So yeah, he's gonna tribute these two. Go in for Umastrix. This deck is so big brain. Like, there's so much to it. Like, props to anyone that can play this, but it is just a very big brain deck. Subterror Behemoth Ultramathus. Change all the face-up monsters on the field to face-down defense position. Wow. Okay, so we really don't want that one, but what is that? Oh, really? He's gonna strain this turn. This is the thing, he can't flip things face up during his turn though, so I feel like we're in a good spot. So what is the defense of that? Defense of that is 18. The defense of Umastrix is 27. Okay, so we still need to attack in with like our level 5s. We still need to push with that. Sea Stealth. Gonna murder that one. Yep. And then you're gonna murder that one. We don't want Umastrix on field. We don't like Umastrix, the worst one for this deck. But he's going. And then, because we can, I feel like I want to do that. I want to just crash, just because we don't want any chances of him being able to do something, and he needs a monster on board. He doesn't have it. He needs to top deck something really good right now. If not, he's staring down 4,800 points of damage in the face, ending his turn. That is what I like to see this deck. Clapping Subterrors, and we have the whale. So we could cheese and go straight for whale. We're not. We're gonna go straight in with our two boys. We're gonna go with Poseidra and then in with Dragon Ice, and that is going to be the most intense duel, I think, of this one. You know, the most kind of back and forth potential duel. So yeah, that was a pretty good duel. I'm actually happy with how that turned out. So yeah, on to the next duel. Okay, final duel of the video, going against Yami Marek. All these duels have been interesting. You know, I didn't expect to come against Trimex last game. I've now learnt that Chaos Hunter is the worst enemy of my deck, so that was a cool learning experience. Mythic Depths for us, anything cool from Marek. Shadow Games when we're taking damage every time our stuff is in the graveyard, which this deck does a lot. You know, we're going to take damage on our first turn with Diva in our hand as well. So we can normal summon Diva, and then use you to bring out, I'd like to say, it has to be infantry. Yeah, it has to be infantry. Bring infantry. And then we normal summon Marksman as part of our extra normal summon that turn. So now we've got some damage things on board. So now we can summon Poseidra, and because we have Marksman, we can also pop that face down. So if it's like some cheesy stall deck, we're going to play around, hopefully try and play around something really devastating. So let's see, what was he playing? It was a Pet in the Dark Cloud. We played around nothing. But wait, what? Did I miss timing? That was the last thing to... No, it wasn't. Wow, okay. So it missed timing because, you know, Umi was the last thing to happen. The bounce back to the hand was the last thing to happen. So that worked out in our favour very nicely. So that's pretty good. Shadow Game, of course, taking 300, but Marek's going to take it 100 at the end of his turn because of Petin. So, in a way, even if he could activate that effect, he was best not to, I feel like, because then he could still... I don't know. Again, one card face down. We're going to immediately pop it as well because we're attacking with a level 5 or higher water. So... Ooh, Dragon Ice. We can normal summon it. We could wait and try and do stuff, but we're gonna try and see if this... Ooh, actually, no, wait, first of all, see stealth attack before we fuck up. See stealth attack, gonna attack into that face down, and hope we pop it. Straight pop. That's fine. Gonna banish it, so, okay, that's good, it stays... Yep, and then we're gonna attack with you, and that will kill you, or that will kill him. No effect can activate, that's fine. Right. So again, 200 life points off of that one, so... Or 300 for us, 200 for Marek at the end of his turn. So either way, I feel like we're in a good spot. Unless he like lava golems us, then... Are you... Unless he lava golems us. No, we're gonna... This is crazy. Actually, this is some tilting play. You can discard Dragon Ice to summon Dragon Ice. I did not know that. And because it's a water monster, it works well with Sea Stealth Attack. So, yes, we're going to take some damage here. Cool. We're now in a very rough spot because we really... Yeah, okay, just scoop. Wow, okay, there we go. So... That wasn't so bad. I'm going to do one more, and then I'll have edited it in before this video properly. So that will probably be the last duel of the video, but there will be one more. This doesn't make any sense anyway, so yeah.